Hi, I'm Mark Mongan, the principal of Pearl R. Miller Middle School in Kinnelon. We're here to talk about our arrival and drop-off procedures. So in the morning when our students arrive, they come by one of two ways. Most of our students will come by school bus, and they do their entry down here, as you can see, in the parking lot entry between our school and Kiel School. When the bus comes in, it's going to enter into that driveway, and then it's going to drive around through the back of the school. It's very important that we leave this area only for the buses. So when parents are dropping off their children for entry, they'll be coming in through another way, and we will take a look at that right now too. Down at the far end of the parking lot, you can see Mr. Buser in the white shirt. Mr. Buser will be out there every morning directing traffic so that parents who enter where that black vehicle is right now are going to come down through the front, across the front of the school. They will pull down to where that flagpole is. Please pull all the way forward. Please make sure there are no gaps. And this way we can keep a lot of traffic moving through very smoothly. Now, just a couple of things to note as you're pulling in. What you can't see right now, but there is a sign up there that says, do not make a left into our parking lot between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, also between 2 and 3 in the afternoon. The reason for that is when we have people turning that way, making a left into the parking lot, it backs things up in both directions. So in conjunction with the Kinnelon Police Department, we've determined that the better way for traffic to flow is coming down and making a right into our parking lot. That is the way that parents will be coming. As you can see, the bus has pulled up to the corner of the building. There's a door over there. Students that come to school from the buses will get off the bus back at that corner of the building and enter directly through there. Students that are getting out from cars will be entering through the main entrance. Okay? That part, the morning drop-off for parents who bring their children by car, begins at 8 o'clock. We have supervision for students between 8 o'clock and when our school day begins with homeroom at 8:20 in the morning. Both buses and cars will exit right where you see the bus exiting right here, and you can make a left or right, whichever way you have to go to get home. And this is the way we're able to bring all of our students in very smoothly, very seamlessly, and nice and easily every morning throughout the year. Okay? I also want to introduce you to Mr. Shivas, who will talk a little bit more about safety procedures and morning arrival.
How's everybody? I'm Vinny Shivas. I'm the supervisor of special projects in Kinnelon District. One of my jobs is safety and security, and that's what I want to touch on right now. A couple things. If this does get backed up here with the parent drop-off and does go out on the Kiel Ave, please do not block Forestdale. Do not block that road. Please be aware of our community members. They need to get out and get to work also, so leave a gap so they can get out of that street. Also, make sure you're following the signs, as Mr. Mongan just referenced. You do not want to come down Kiel Ave this way and make a left into the parking lot. You want to come from the other side. So if that means you're going down around Kinnelon Road, then that's what you have to do. We want to make a right into the parking lot. And most importantly, follow Mr. Buser or whatever staff members out there who's directing traffic. They'll keep things moving and they'll keep things safe. And lastly, please be patient, especially the first couple weeks of school as everyone's getting used to the routine. Patience is going to be the key to keeping everybody as safe as possible. Thank you for your time.
Now we'd like to give you a look at our end of the day procedures. So for parents that are picking up their children, what you're going to see is you are going to enter the parking lot between Kiel and PRM. You're going to see buses and cars enter in exactly the same place right down here. However, what's going to happen is buses are going to follow the route they do in the morning, going up around behind PRM, whereas cars are going to enter and then immediately go left, go down across the front of Kiel School, and continue all the way down to the end of the parking lot. We want cars to move as far down that way as they possibly can so that we don't back up onto the street. Buses are going to follow exactly the same route that they did in the morning. Students will be dismissed, will go outside and get immediately on their buses, which will exit the front of the PRM parking lot. As far as cars go, when students exit school, they'll walk down this staircase there. We will have a staff member down at the bottom of the stairs where Mr. Buser currently is, just to stop traffic when necessary to make sure that students can cross the road safely. When students meet up with their parents, get into the cars, which will be in that line that goes all the way across the front of Kiel, down almost all the way to the Cisco building. They can get in their cars. Parents can exit the lot between Kiel and Cisco, right onto Kiel Ave, and can go left or right, whichever way you need to get home. A nice simple procedure, and one that should work very quickly, but works best when we get that cooperation with everybody following the same procedure. So we really appreciate your help with all of that.